So what would you do?
I'd be out.
When?
Tomorrow.
Why?
Because it's a dump.
That's it?
No. I'll tell you why. I tell you why.
That's a really depressing thing to say about the country.
25 years ago, in this studio, Bob Geldof told Gay Byrne that it was a banana republic.
Yeah.
And it's no better now. I want to live in a country where my children can be educated.
Yeah.
I want to live in a country with a health service. I want to live in a country where I can get a job when I finish work and when I can have a pension that I can rely on. And that's possible. I spent quite a bit of time in France. If you tried to do to the Irish people what in France, what's been done to us, there would be uproar.
I know,
the
but
country would grind to a halt. When the French proposed, government, Sarkozy proposed last year to raise the retirement age from 60 to 62. The country closed down. I was there. I couldn't get back.
Yeah, because they know how to jump up and down in France.
But hold on.
Every back garden.
We're going to have to work until 67.
Yeah.
And the favourite to win French presidential election, Francois Hollande, in this coming election in April, has promised that the pension age will go back to 60. Why should an Irish person have to work until they're 67 and then find their pension hit? And while a French person retires at 60, having had a decent health service, a decent education service, working a 35-hour week, and guaranteed housing and all the other support.
I just find it striking that I think you're a proud Irishman.
I'm not particularly proud of Irishmen. I love Irish people. Hold on a minute. Let me flesh it out.
Do flesh it. That's what I want you to do.
Okay. We have in this country some of the greatest racehorse trainers and breeders and jockeys in flat, nice and hunt. We have some of the most amazing people right across a range of sport. We have some of the most brilliant doctors. We have some of the most brilliant IT people. Some. In the agri-food business, it's flying. We have brilliant people in this country. The but is there aren't enough of them, and they're not being served by their media, they're not being served by their politicians, and the political class you refer to is where dunces go. Noonan, teacher, Enda, teacher. Go back to school, lads, and let serious people run the country. That's what I believe.
Teachers can be leaders too, you know.
Well, they aren't showing leadership. A load of the last government were teachers as well. Micheál Martin is a teacher. I think the reason they go into politics and find it easy to go into politics is they can keep their place in the school, as Enda did, for over 30 years. And if it doesn't work out in politics, they go back to... This is the kind of democracy we have.
I just think it's sad that you, Eamon, given the person you are, described this country as a dump.
It is a dump.
I hate hearing that.
Well, you ask the 450,000 people who are unemployed. You ask all the people who have young children now who they don't know, A, if they can get a decent education, B, if they'll ever get a job in this country, and C, if they get sick tomorrow, will they have to wait for a colonoscopy? Hold on, for a colonoscopy. Will they have to wait 2 years? Will we see stories, primetime investigates the care homes, the health scandals? This is not a functioning democracy. And it's idle to pretend that it is. We don't have an honest media.
What is it if it's not
It's a kip.